Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val 53 Tarot Pictures Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Ooh, Scorpio. Goodness gracious. I'm curious on that one. What is that? One more. Huh. Okay, so jumping into this, what you do, show me. There definitely is some sort of situation or circumstance that you've had to surrender to, and I feel like for you, you're definitely in a decision-making mode. Now, whatever the given circumstances are, you're saying moving forward from this, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do, I need to find answers. I need solutions. I need something here. And what's interesting is even though you are making some sort of decision, you're kind of saying, I just don't exactly know. You're kind of showing me that something energetically, but most specifically financially, is pending. I don't know if there's like some sort of little transfer or some sort of pause regarding money and finances or what's going on with that. You're kind of saying like, well, what the hell is going on? It's causing this energy of you're seeking answers, you're seeking clarity, you're kind of looking for what you're looking for. You're waiting for something to come in, and it is creating a little bit of fixation here. But what's interesting is something actually does come in for you financially, and so you're kind of saying, you know what? Is it actually worth it? Is it truly 100% worth the problem, the trouble, the effort? I don't know. But you ultimately are deciding to choose, you know what, I want a new path. I want to start something different for myself. I don't exactly know if that's for just specifically you or if that's between you and someone, but overall, this could as well be the desire to kind of make things right between you and someone. Interestingly enough, I don't know what that's about. If it is, though, I don't know. I don't exactly know what that means, Scorpio, with the energy that you're showing me. You do show me that you are dealing with someone here by your side, but at the same time, there's something there about not flowing 100% over something. And I feel like, again, it goes back to the energy of answers, clarity, awareness. Maybe that's what it's all about. Maybe something took place between the two of you and you're kind of like, this doesn't make any sense to me. I don't have any type of clarity and I just want to make things right and start over with them or have a clean slate or a fresh start. I don't know. But you're trying to kind of, in a sense, you're kind of sleeping on it. Trying to figure out, well, do I do this? Do I not do this? Should I do this? Should I not do this? There's energy of feeling conflicted. It's about them. Yeah, it's about them. You kind of like trying to figure out, like, does someone even care? Does someone even care? Yeah, you're just wanting things to kind of move forward. Yeah. You're just wanting things to move forward, but you're not too sure if the two of you can actually get on the same page, and that's what's causing such an uncertainty about the future. Ooh, yeah, you just don't know. You don't know, and that's what I was kind of wondering. I feel like it's both, though. I feel like it is a matter of finances, but it's also a matter of a relationship. You're juggling both. You're juggling both. And you're trying to find out, like, well, is there actually true emotions and feelings in this or not? And if there is, how would we still make it work? That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. You're just, once again, you keep emphasizing, Scorpio, that you just want to move on. You just want to make things right. You just want to. And I'm a little curious as to like what happened though, because yeah. Okay, gotcha. You sure, Scorpio? You sure? You're like, no. Yeah, you're like, no, but yes, but no, but yes. Flip-floppy. Yeah. And then once again, that's where it kind of switches over. Which one is it? Is it love or is it money? You're showing me like, well, both. And it's like, okay, but don't spread yourself thin. Because you show me this flip-flop between your own personal financial endeavors and pursuits with the relationship and the commitment. Like it's interesting because you're kind of showing me you're working on, well, interestingly enough, Scorpio, you're saying, hopefully this isn't offensive or triggering, you're working on your patience, your self-discipline, as well as you're working on yourself. There's a lot of self-work there being done. And you're kind of like saying a lot of this self-work does go hand in hand with my literal work or making things work possibly between you and someone, because you're kind of showing me that whatever the situation or circumstances are, you've given so much to this that you don't want to lose any of it. Yeah, it could be some sort of business foundation, maybe, even a living situation between the two of you, but yeah, you're saying like, oh, I want what I want. I want what I want. Ooh, but then you're kind of like, but do I want what I want? Oh, goodness. Yeah. It goes hand in hand. I'm not too sure exactly how this connection or relationship is tied. For some reason, it's like energetically intermingled with your work somehow. Who you are, your work, and your career goes hand in hand with who you're dealing with in the relationship. It's like it's so energetically entangled and intermingled that even I'm kind of like, well, which one is it, Scorpio? Is it about money or is it about love? Or is it about money or is it about love? And you're like, both. At the same time, it's kind of like, if you're going to work on your relationship, work on your relationship. If you're going to work on your work, work on your work. Don't be like, let me work on my relationship, let me work on my work. Let me work on my relationship, let me work on my work. It's like, take the time. Otherwise, it's like, well, I could put my relationship on hold till tomorrow or the next day. Probably not going to turn out too well. You can't stop work, but at the same time, it's like, make time. Because once again, you're showing me that you don't know what you want, you don't know what you don't want. And you're trying to make the best out of it and consider your options as to what you feel called to do, what you feel called to, or who. But again, it's this energy where you don't want to let go. You don't want to lose anything financially, but you also don't want to lose anything romantically. But you're kind of energetically stuck in between choosing which one you're gonna like work on. Even though you're showing me it's like you're trying to juggle both. There's multitasking, and then there's actually getting the job done. And you're kind of showing me multitasking to where everything is kind of being stretched thin and not much is kind of progressing here. Um, but I feel like that also comes with, finding your calling and, choosing one task to focus on at one time and following that. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with an earth sign, an air sign, a water sign, or a fire sign. They're all here. Goodbye.